All right, everybody, welcome back. As we know, there are often times in society where things just don't go as planned, whether that be an unforeseen power outage, whether it be associated with weather events, thunderstorms, severe weather outbreaks, hurricanes, etc., or potentially something more nefarious, such as a cyber attack or sabotage at a local substation. Power will go out. It's gone out before and it will happen again. It's not really a matter of if, it's more a matter of when, where, and for how long. And also we can have the conversations about why the power went out. And typically what we see when the power goes out on a larger scale, such as what I'm discussing here, we typically see breakdowns in communications. So with that being the case, what I have put together here and what I have made available for my family, particularly for my wife and my older son to have access to when I am away from home, which I am commonly away from home in the event of power outages due to the nature of my career field. So with that being the case, I wanted a bit of a turnkey setup for them to have access to some communications tools that are independent of the grid itself. So let's take a look at what I have here today. So this is just a plastic 30 cal style ammo can. I had several of these laying around. This one was empty, so I decided I wanted to repurpose it. So let's just get right into it. We don't want to waste any time. So inside of here is a dry shield Faraday bag from Tigrid Outdoors, as you can see here. So really like this thing, and we're gonna dig right into the contents of it. So you got a zipper closure on the outside, and inside you got a roll flap. And this bag is a Faraday bag, like I mentioned. I've done a review on this back channel if you guys want to check it out for a dedicated review of the dry shield bag. But let's go ahead and explore the contents of this particular setup. So inside I got a couple of Baofeng UV5Rs, two of those with extended batteries, and these are also the USB-C rechargeable extended batteries. I wanted commonality of charging capability just to streamline the process. I also have a solar power and charging bank. And then I also have some quick reference material. I have made some radio star guides for the Baofeng for folks who are not familiar with them or who maybe haven't spent as much time with the radios. I also got phonetic alphabet, and I also have some frequency charts in there as well. There's also two antennas. One's a Nagoya 771 retractable. The other one is a rubber ducky. I need to get another 771 retractable to put in here. They're great antennas, but due to the size constraints, I couldn't put the whip style 771, so that's on me. There's also a USB-C charging cable in there. So there we go. And then we have this battery bank with the solar panels built in so that we can charge our devices. You can charge two devices at once if you choose to. This thing's got a light on it as well. It'll do strobe and SOS as well, I think. So that's what we have inside of the kit. Then you can get your antennas out, go ahead and install them on the radios. And these radios are pre-programmed. They have the NOAA weather radio frequencies on here. That way they can go ahead and start collecting information about what exactly may be going on in our area. I feel like that's probably going to be the most likely case that they would be using this for, is to just gather information, and they're very handy for that as well. But in the event that they needed to, they can also talk to each other via simplex over these radios in an emergency. So that's what we got. So very simple kit, pretty straightforward and to the point. And I thought that it was a great idea to go ahead and store these in this dry shield Faraday bag. The ammo can was just an added bonus just to keep everything nice and neat and easy to locate. So that way, if I'm not here, I can say, hey, look, your radios are in the overflow pantry on the middle shelf inside of the small ammo can. And I also even went ahead and labeled the front of the can as well. So just a real simple thing that anybody can put together for their folks, for their family or immediate household. That way they have these items. Everything's right here together in a self-contained little setup, and they don't have to go around piecing stuff together, especially in your absence. I know how it is. We got a lot of gear, and sometimes some folks are maybe not as organized as others, but that's okay if you know your system. But if your wife doesn't know your system, your immediate family doesn't really know the ins and outs of your storage systems, then it would be in your best interest to go ahead and put them together, a little bundle such as this, so that they can have access to something that they don't have to do a lot of searching and digging and scraping up random bits and pieces trying to build something in the event that they need some alternate form of communication. It's already done for them. So it just makes it easy for them, and I think it's a great idea. So that's what I put together for my family. This could be used for a blackout, any kind of reason that the power may have went off or communications may be down and they need to have access to some alternate means. So that's what I got for you guys. If you found this valuable, make sure you interact in the comments and hit the buttons. If you're not subscribed already and you do enjoy the content here, subscribe and hang around because there'll be more stuff coming. I'll see you guys. I'm out.